Hello, everybody. Oh, I can hear my voice in the background. How is everybody? It's me, Deb Clarke. Thank you for joining us. If you're new, say hello to us. Tell us where you're from if you're new. We're nosy. We like to know where you're from. So say hello to us. We'll read out some of your hellos first of all. We're streaming to YouTube and to Facebook if anybody doesn't know what we're doing. We've got Richard in my ear. I don't know why I'm scratching my ear, but Richard in my ear telling me what to do. Not very nice sometimes, Richard in my ear telling me what to do. But Richard, the producer, in my ear. If anybody's brand new and doesn't know what I'm on about, or if I go into like a dream state, I'm kind of listening to what Richard's telling me. So we'll wait for the comments and then we'll do a bit of mediumship. And what that's all about, connecting with your loved ones in the spirit world. So if anybody's on here that expects me to do cards or anything like that, you're not going to get them. You're just going to get mediumship off me. Oh, the stars. I meant to ask Richard about that, because sending up stars is, we don't use it on SPTV, those little stars. I don't really understand what they're for, but don't bother. It's something about getting paid if you send up your stars or something, but don't bother. Save your money, because Facebook keeps it all. SPTV doesn't get any, so it's a waste of time. Send the lovely love hearts and stuff like that instead. Love hearts and thumbs up and nice smiley faces and flowers. So thank you for the stars if you're thinking of sending them, but nah, we don't get any money. Poor old Richard don't get the money, Facebook does. So anyway, say hello. So what we'll do is a bit of mediumship, and there you go. I'll start reading. It'll put me off now. Hello, Tonya. Okay. Hello, Lisa from YouTube. Limo, hello. Having a discussion. If you like a little bit of a chat, you can nip over to YouTube, because they usually have a little bit of a chat on there. Alvira Fatigan, I haven't seen you before. Hello and good evening, YouTube. Hello, Anne. I'm okay so far, Anne. Me, I was just saying to Richard, I'll just plod on. Hiya, Lauren. I'm plodding. Lauren. Hello, Lauren. Debbie Jones. Hiya, Debbie. How are you? Hi, Richard from the coast. Angela. Angela Martina. Which coast are you from then, Angela? There's some new ones on here. Oh, look at that picture. Ronnie Bigwood. Are they wings? Angel wings they are, aren't they? Melinda. Hiya, Melinda. Oh, we're going to South Africa. Does that mean I'm an international medium now? So I can put international in front of my name, because I reach Australia and South Africa and Coventry. Worldwide we are. Hi, Anne. From Cara McDermott. Oh, what's that? Dried frog pills. Your picture, Cara. What are they? Dried frog pills. I love frogs. That's what drew me to the picture, because I love frogs. Dried frog pills. I don't know what they're for. William. Hiya, William. They got my YouTube to where it doesn't work. Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Johnson. If Caroline's there. Hiya, Stacey. Tina. Hiya, Tina. When I'm reading through all these, I'll just, while I was standing here before Richard rang me. Hiya, Diane. I had a little gentleman with me. I'm saying little, I don't know why. He's probably made me say that. If anybody could take the surname Merriman, let me know. Dale. Hi, Dale. What was your name again? Yeah. Oh, I'm just moving my camera because it's cut my head off. There you go. Yeah. If anybody could take the surname Merriman, let me know. Lacey Reed, and also Bert in spirit, who's connecting with the surname Merriman. Now, as we're reading, hi Deb, good morning from New Zealand. Crikey, I'm international. I'm worldwide now. Right. Anyway, Cole. Yeah. What happens is, Sharice, how are you? I was just going to say, I don't choose Sharice and everybody on here. I don't usually choose who I'm going to. It's spirit that make the decision who I'd go to. Kiki, is it Kiki? I think it is. Kiki, the kindest kid. Yeah, so spirit choose who I'm going to. And they either do that by, I'll look at the comments and I'll pick a comment or be drawn to the name. Hiya, Kim. Or give the information out if I can't see who I belong to. I'll give all the information out that spirit are giving me, and we'll narrow it down. Richard and me narrows it down. But bear in mind also, hi Liz from Aberdeen, but Richard's going through all the comments and there's hundreds coming in, so you have to bear with him to try and find the right person. Once we get into the reading, I'll only see, hiya Deb, I'll only see the comments relating to the person I'm reading. I won't see everybody else's. Richard will put them up on the screen, and that's about it. So Deb Spirit Hands, hello Deb and everyone. Yeah, Merriman, anyone taking the surname Merriman or a connection to Merriman? And also a Burton spirit as well, he's come back. Hiya Sally, I used to live in Merriman Road when I was a student. Oh, okay, Melinda. Do you understand, Melinda? Do you understand Burton spirit? You got to have the two together, because he give me Burton and then he give me Merriman together. So you've got to take the two. I probably won't go with the one. I'll tell you a bit more about him. There's also a baby in spirit, so you've probably got a baby in spirit as well that he's bringing to me as well. Also, the name Janice will mean something as well. Just give me a name so that I can throw it out there so that somebody can take him. If you can't, I'll move on anyway. Hello, Karen. Oh, I might sit with Karen while I'm waiting for a Merriman, actually. Karen, I've got a lovely lady. So Karen Martin then on Facebook. We'll start with you, Karen. Oh, first time watching as well, because I've got a lovely lady that wants to come, feels like mom to me. She's talking about mom. So Karen, this lovely mom that's coming forward to say hello to you. And the first thing she's talking about, Karen, oh, I forgot to tell people, as I'm talking to you, tap up with a response as well. Don't just put yes, such and such, such and such, you know, you can take such and such. So tap up with your response as well, so that I know you're still there. So Karen, this lovely lady's talking about the month of April, so that'd be an anniversary, birthday or a passing. And also July she wants to talk about as well. Now she's talking about the 21st of a month will mean something. I don't know whether it's those months or another one. She just give me April, July, and the 21st of a month will mean something to you as well. And she's got a baby with her in spirit as well, just letting you know the baby's here as well. Now she's talking to me about somebody she knows as Roger as well. So the name Roger will mean something to you as well. The first thing she's doing with you, Karen, is she's got hold to your face. And they always do this symbolically for me. It's like you need a little bit of comfort. You know what I mean? A little bit of comfort. And she's grabbing your face like this and she's going, oh, giving her a little bit of comfort. But she's also talking about you needing a hug as well. So you obviously need a hug. Now she's just got a great big blanket and put it around me and wrapped you in this great big blanket to give you a little bit of comfort, but also talking about you feeling the cold a little bit as well. She's talking about you feeling the cold, and it's like a draft, you know what I mean, coming from behind. She's put you on a settee, Karen, and there's a bit of a draft coming, and she wants to wrap you up to make sure you don't catch a chill. She's just said to me, we don't want you having a stiff neck. We don't want you having a stiff neck, she's talking about as well. She's just said to me, oh, there's a house move coming around you, Karen, but it's not for you, but there is a house move coming around you. She says, oh, it's all excitement. She's saying it's all going on. It's all going on. So you're going to be busy because you're connected with whoever's going to be moving house, Karen. So you're going to be helping by the look of it, because I can see you sorting out cupboards and helping. All right. She's talking to me about that as well. Now she's changing subject now. Now she's talking about, Karen, somebody helping the homeless. So she's took me into, you know, when they have these centres and they help feed the homeless. Oh, hang on. Oh, and food banks as well. So she's got knowledge of somebody they're either helping at the moment, or they're going to be sorting that out or helping somebody, or going into a food bank to help. It's not actually to get the food, but it is to help. So somebody she's talking about is looking into doing that as well. Okay. She keeps singing. She started singing to me now. She's singing The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. I mean, I always ask them what they're singing that for, and she's not telling me. She's saying, just sing the wheels on the bus. So I think this means something. Either somebody used to sing it when they were younger, or somebody's doing it now. She's talking to me about that. Now she's changed. She's gone on to rugs, but she's talking about an Indian rug. All right. So she's got this memory of somebody having this lovely Indian rug. It's not a massive one, but it's a nice Indian rug. It's got red in it. I can see the red and gold in it. So she's got knowledge of that, this lady, as well. She's just bringing that to you. The name Alice will mean something to you as well. Now she's told me Alice, and now she's gone on to Alicia. So another name as well. I think they're separate, but hold on to the two names, Karen, because you'll find out where they are. Okay. She's come, she says, because you need a little bit of healing as well. All right. She's talking about the need for healing. So she's sending you healing from spirit. I don't know if you're totally new to all this, but spirit can send you healing. That's what they're doing around you as well. Talking about that. She's gone back to you being a bit cold as well, because she's now put fingerless gloves on your fingers as well, because she's talking about a touch of arthritis, she says. So basically she's come to give you a hug and to let you know that she's around, she says, because you feel spirit. You must feel spirit around you, she says. Joe's in spirit as well, male Joe, and wants to say hello, but she's talking about you sense spirit around you. That's why she's come, to acknowledge that she's around. Sean down here. She's talking to me about Sean down here. Will need a little bit of help. So when you find out who Sean is, she's aware of him needing some help. So there's going to be some link there as well. Anything else? She's going to go in a minute, but I think she's just popped in because she says that you talk to her, and she just wants to acknowledge the fact that she knows that you speak to her. So you must feel her around you, but she comes pretty close. But I thought she was going to say play with your hair, but she doesn't. But you can feel her. You should be able to feel her quite close. She comes quite close. Anything more? Making me scratch. It's her, I think, that's making me scratch. Oh, somebody's got a touch of eczema, she's saying. Somebody's got a touch of eczema. She's aware of that. Calamine lotion she's talking about, but I don't know what that is. But anyway, calamine lotion, she wants to dab on somebody. Okay, but she just wants to send you love, sending you love. She's talking about sending you love. She's going now, but she just wants to bring a memory of a locket with a black and white photograph in. She's talking about as well. She's talking about that. Okay, so leaving her love with you, Karen. Hope that was okay. She's going now. She wants me to wave. So I'm waving to you. Hope that was okay for you. Merriman, Bert and Merriman. Bert's still here. It's Bert in spirit I've got, but he connects with the name Merriman for some reason. I don't know what only Diane can take Bert. Diane. I don't know where the Merriman's coming in then, Bert, Diane. But you've got, if it's for you then, Diane, Bert's going to he's got a lady with him, but I don't know who this lady is. This is either mum or nan. He's not told me yet, but he's got a lady with him. So you should understand a lady with him in the spirit, if that's for you, Diane. And she's describing you two, you and this lady, as pretty close, he's saying. So I think he's come to bring this lady in. But Bert's here. Now, remember he's told you, Merriman, because it'll have some sort of connection. All right. So remember he's told you that. But he's also talking about, what is this name? I'm getting some strange names. Sorry? Is it a location, is it? I don't know. He just said Merriman. Perhaps he was a funny man. Perhaps he was always happy. He just said Merriman. But I won't dwell on it, Diane. I'll leave the Merriman with you to sort it out. But he's talking about also, I know he's quite funny as well, because he's doing some silly walk where he's lifting his knees up. So I know at one point it's quite funny when he was down here. He's talking about that. And he's talking about you, Diane, for some reason. She can take a joke. I don't know why he wants to say that. He's saying some strange things. Okay, he can take a joke. She can take a joke. So I don't know what's going on there. Oh, hang on. He's telling you that, Diane. Oh, hang on a minute then. There's something coming up here. I can't work out what he's saying. There's people, Diane, around you that are being quite careful as to what they say around you because they don't want to kind of upset you. So I don't know if you're feeling a bit low or something like that. And it's Bert that's talking about she can take a joke. He's changed it into this. I can't really understand what he's saying, but people are being a little bit gentle with you. Gentle with you, he's saying, because you've been a bit, it's describing you as you've been feeling a little bit low and a little bit upset recently. And that's why he wants to recognize there's people around you that are being a bit gentle with you or something, but he's just acknowledging that you can take a joke, but he's just making you aware of that. I'm not going to dwell on that because he's confusing me a little bit. Okay, come on then. The first thing he's doing with you, Diane, and Bert is going. So I don't know if this is you. I don't know if you've been doing a bit of huffing and puffing as if you're a bit browned off. He's just said to me, bit browned off, a bit fed up, a bit browned off. She needs cheering up. He's talking about cheering you up, Diane, cheering you up a little bit. You need to get out a bit, he's saying. You need to get out. He's talking about getting you out and about. Get your dancing shoes on, he's saying. Get your dancing shoes. There's things coming up, he's just said to me, Diane. There's things coming up. So nice things coming up. Opportunities to go out, he's saying. Opportunities to go out. He's also talking about somebody around you talking about shoes, somebody around you that needs new shoes. Their shoes are not fitting them properly, he's just said to me. So he's aware of that. So find out where that is as well. China. Okay. China. A link to China, Diane. There's somebody that's interested. Okay. All right, hold on. There's somebody that's that likes China. Where is this? Oh, a bit hard to get through to me tonight. I don't know what's going on here. Peking, P-I-K-P-E-K-I-N-G, Peking. That'll be a link as well. So somebody's got this interested in China and Peking as well. But he's also talking about the link to Buddhism and Buddhas as well, but he wants to put that around you. It's like this calming effect on you, Diane. That's why he's putting these Buddhas around you, this lovely calming effect. I've got a nan here now. I've changed from Bert. I've got your nan, but your nan on your mum's side, but it is nan. She's just said, oh, it's nan on mum's side. Now it's all about comfort around you. Now she wants to come in, Diane, and give you a nice big hug. All right, well, there you go. Your nan's coming in with a big hug around you as well. Made me collect that China. You know what she's took me to? She's gone from the China cup, and she's took me to that cup that talks on Beauty and the Beast, the one with the chip. She's just said to me, for some reason, she's got me straight to Beauty and the Beast, the film, and the cup that's chipped called Chip. So that'll be related somehow. But it's your nan that's coming in. She also wants to give you a musical box. She's talking about a musical box. She's not describing it for me. She just said, just give her a music box. And also, oh, my nan used to have these. What are these called? These air things. I can't remember what they're called. In the olden days when they had real fires, they used to have these air things. You squeeze them like that and it pumps the air out and it blows the fire up. You know what I mean? Gets the fire raging. She's doing that. I can't remember what they're called, blowing things, air blower things, but she's doing that. So your nanny's got the memory of these as well, but she's also got the memory of toasting in front of the fire as well. Bellows, they're called. Richard's just looked at it for me. Bellows, air bellows, wherever they are. But that's just a memory for her. But she's also given it to you with them toasting things in front of the open fire as well. Okay. Oh, that's what she's been listening to then, hasn't she, Diane? She's trying to let you know that she's around. Also, I don't know whether you've got like chimes hanging up in your house, Diane, something that chimes, like wind chimes or something like that, because your nan's knocking them as if she's going to make that kind of noise to let you know that she's around. So watch for the chimes. She's talking about that as well. She's saying, I've got with me in spirit a very religious lady in spirit that had a cross in a bedroom on the wall So I don't know if you know who she is, but she's with your nan. She wants to bring her forward to say hello to you as well. This lovely Catholic lady, she's just said to me. All right, so you should understand her, because there is a connection to Ireland as well. She's talking to me about Ireland, okay? Fantasyland. She's just said to me, she's just given me, Diane, Fantasyland. And I says, what do you mean Fantasyland? Just give her Fantasyland. And you know that saying we have, oh, she's away in Fantasyland, she's in Fantasyland. So I don't know if that's the saying or somebody's, what's she doing? It's something about reading, which takes somebody away to Fantasyland. So I don't know whether it is your grandson or somebody that's been reading these lovely books that take them away. With the books also, she wants me to give you those pop-up books as a memory as well, pop-up books. She's called me Nana's, but just wanted to say hello. Your nan's come in because she wants to acknowledge the fact that you've been talking to her, or talking about her rather, to somebody down here. So you've mentioned her, but to give you all that comfort, she's come, she says, because she wants to acknowledge that she's or let you know she's around, but also to give you that comfort, and thanks you for sending your prayers up and talking about her as well. So it's just to let you know that she's there. You're not on your own, she's saying. You're not on your own. Okay, that's me telling made up stories. At least you understand what they're saying. All right, so she's going to go now, but Sydney in spirit as well wants to say hello. So I'm leaving a love with you, Diane. I hope that was okay. Know that she's around. She'll make herself known as well. She's quite strong, your nan is. I've got a lovely lady. Hiya, Lara. I've got a lovely lady with me now, another nan. And she gave me, you know, the Sophia. Hiya, Sophia. I've got a lovely lady in spirit that's just said to me, hello, it's Aunt Betty's here. Aunt Bess's. Aunt Bess's. That's what she's just said to me, Aunt Bess's. And I went, you what, Aunt Bessie? She's having a giggle because they're all, you know, like the Yorkshire puddings and all that lot. But she tells me her name was Bessie. So if anybody could take a lovely nan called Bessie, I think this was a nickname as well, or a shortened name, because she's saying it's not my proper name. So if anybody knows anyone in spirit that was known as Bessie, let me know. And she's having a bit of a laugh because she's she's drawn me to these Aunt Bessie's Yorkshire puddings. You can get the frozen ones, and she's talking about, hold on then, Elizabeth, because she's talking about it is you, because I've gone cold. Elizabeth, I'll stick with you. You know, sometimes I'll tell you what, if you can see my arms, they've gone up in cold. Sometimes they make me really cold so that I know I'm with you. So I'll stick with you, Liz. I want to call you Liz. But like I say, I'm going back to the Aunt Bessie's Yorkshire puddings now, because she's talking to me about somebody down here that is not very good at Yorkshire puddings. In fact, they're like pancakes. They're showing them really, really flat, as though she's got a memory of somebody cooking these Yorkshire puddings, but they didn't come out. So wow, that's all right, Diane. They didn't come out so good. So we've got Bessie here. Okay. She tells me also she's got Liz, she's got her husband up there with her as well. So your granddad's up there with her as well. She's talking about somebody, and I don't know if she means your granddad because she's not telling me, but she's just said that you should know of somebody that lost the end of their finger. So check, I'm going to this finger, but she's talking about knowledge of somebody that lost their tip of their finger. They lost their tip of their finger. She's talking about that as well. And with the tip of the finger, she's not saying you're going to do it or anything like that, Liz, but she's talking about somebody trapping their fingers in the door. So watch yourself. I don't want you trapping your fingers in the door. And it's in the hinge side of it as well. You know, the hinge side, not where it shuts, but watch yourself, or watch people around you. We don't want that happening, okay? You're making me laugh now, you know. Now she's just totally changed the subject, because she's talking to me now about builders' bums. You know, when the gents bend over sometimes and their trousers are halfway down their bottoms. She's having a bit of a giggle because she's obviously seen somebody who's bent over with that, and she's just having a bit of a giggle. She's just having a bit of a giggle about that. She just said to me April means something, not just the month, but also the name April will mean something to you as well. Oh, she's brought a dog, and I know what it is, but I can't get the name of it. Irish Wolfhound. Okay. She's got knowledge. I don't know whether this Irish Wolfhound is in spirit, because she's bringing. Is it in spirit? Yeah, in spirit. There's a big Irish wolfhound that belonged to somebody, Liz, that's with her. It's a massive, giant dog, but she's got knowledge of this Irish Wolfhound. Okay. She wants to give you a memory of. Remember the Sooty and Sweet puppets? We used to have them when we were young. That's why I'm holding my hands up like this, because I've got the puppets on my hands at the moment. But Sooty and Sweet puppet, she's got aware of that as well. Oh, and Sue, she's just said. So somebody used to have those puppets or play with those. And she's bringing memories now of toys now, Liz. Okay. She's talking to me about, now this is very, going back a while, these kind of things. I think in the Victorian days, they used to have these built like theatres, built of cardboard, and it's like the puppets coming over the top. You see them sometimes in the films where you do the puppets and you've got the scene in front of you. You know what I mean? She's giving me one of those, like a theatre show, but you do it at home for your kids, that type. She's talking about that. Oh, right, okay. She's talking about the shows that they put on with those kind of theatres. Okay, come on then. Watch your eyes, Liz, she's saying. Watch your eyes. They're getting a little bit tired. She's making me point as if you're in front of me. Watch your eyes. They're getting a little bit tired. They're getting a little bit tired. Put some drops in them, Liz. You might need a little bit of drops, she's saying, just because they're a bit dry. She's talking about that as well. Now, she's talking about somebody that needs bifocals. Somebody that needs bifocals. She's talking to me about that as well. Okay. She's on the telly the other day, there was this program and they mentioned these monster trucks, and your nan's taken me to these monster trucks with the massive great big wheels. They're high up off the ground, and she's talking about somebody that likes them. So there's somebody around you that likes these big trucks or has been watching them, and she's been with them while she's been watching them. While you've been watching them. George in spirit wants to say hello. She says she's come just to pop in. There's no specific message other than I just wanted to pop in and say hello. She's saying I just wanted to pop in and say hello. I don't know. All right. I don't know if I want you. I'll give you the name Alice, but she wants me to give you the name Alice. And she's also aware of Susan down here. And she says she's also aware of somebody that worked or works at an undertaker's as well. So somebody's got the connection with the undertakers as well and working there, that type of thing as well. Okay. Before she goes, she just told me the seaside with you. So I don't know if what she did was she took me to a calendar. She's looking forward, saying there's something nice coming up for you, Liz. But she's also took me to the seaside. But I think it's two separate things. I think there'll be a trip to the seaside, but also something nice coming up for you. She gave me Spain, and then she's took me to Tuscany as well. She's talking about Tuscany. So watch for the link there as well. Bit of travelling, she's saying, together with a cruise. She's saying somebody wants a cruise. She's saying, I've been listening. She's just said to me, I've been listening. Somebody's been talking about a cruise. She's saying, oh, it's so exciting. She's like this, so exciting. Gallivanting all over the place. She's making me say this, by the way. Gallivanting all over the place. She says, take my love, she's saying. Know that I'm with you, she's saying. And keep saying hello to me every now and again, she's saying. Say hello to me every now and again. All right. She says she's giving you healing as well. You need a bit of healing. Okay. Anything else? The name Marjorie from Spirit just wants to say hello as well. But she's going now. Richard keeps making fun of me because I do give a lot of Margarets, but I just give the names. Oh, Richard reckons it might be a guide. He might be right. But anyway, Marjorie did I give? Yeah, Marjorie wants to say hello to you as well. Okay, so I'll leave a love with you. Okay, can you keep talking to her, Liz? She likes you talking. She likes you talking to her. Okay, all right. So I'll leave a love with you. I've got somebody else here now. Corrine, hi Corrine. I've got a gentleman in spirit that tells me his name's Colin. Colin, while I'm reading through some of the names. Hiya Claire. So if anybody can take Colin, I'm a dad, he says. I'm also a granddad, he's saying. Andisha, I don't know if I said that right. Hopefully I have. Andisha, how are you? I haven't seen you before as well. You must be new. Yes, a gentleman in, hiya Vicky, a gentleman in spirit called Colin wants to, and the way he's put it, it's different from me. He said, I want to reach out to somebody on here. So I don't know who Colin is yet, but if you take Colin, let me know. Hi, Natasha, you knew. Oh, nice of you to find us, Natasha. Where are you from? I'm in the zone now, so sometimes I come out with a load of rubbish if I read your comments. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Hiya, Simon. Yeah, lovely Colin on spirit. Cole, hang on a minute then. Colin, a dad and also a granddad, he's saying. If this is for you then, Colin. Oh, there's a couple. Okay, we'll narrow it down then. Colin here is talking about concerns around a gentleman's health down here. Not major concerns. Oh, somebody's losing a bit of weight. There's a gent around one of you that's losing a little bit of weight. What is this to do with? I don't know what it's to do with, but anyway, lovely Colin is trying to get to somebody that is aware of somebody down here, a gentleman that is losing a little bit of weight. All right. He's also talking about, oh, hang on. My grandfather is Colin, it's him. Who's losing the weight then, Becky? I need somebody down here that Colin's concerned about, or people are concerned about more, that's losing a little bit of weight. Colin is also talking about, he's just said, I've got your mom here. So I think he means he's got a mom in spirit with him as well. So we've got Colin with a mom with him as well, and talking about this gentleman down here that's losing a little bit of weight. All right. It doesn't seem to be, whoever this gentleman is, it's more about what he's eating. He's not eating a lot. I think it's to do with that. So hopefully somebody can take him. Also January will mean something as well. I don't know if it's you, Rebecca, if you can take it. We'll narrow it down. I'll stop for a second so that Richard could put the comments up, because I can hear Richard tapping. My dad and my brother, he's gymming, no, but my dad is sick. Is that what it means? Gymming? Is it you, Cole? Hold on a minute then, Cole. And my brother, but my dad is sick. So this is your dad's dad then, is it, Cole? You also got a mom in spirit. He's talking about a mom in spirit as well. He's bringing forward a mom for somebody as well. My mom's passed over too. Okay then. But he was our grandpa, Cole. Okay, come with you then, Cole. Let's concentrate on you for a minute then. Oh yeah, because he wants to give you must need a hug, Cole, because Colin has just come round you and give you a hug. And he's just said to me, I'm here, I'm here. So you've obviously been talking about him or thinking about him or something. And he wants to give you a hug because he's talking about, there's a lot going on. And he's just said to me, there seems to have been a lot of illness, a lot of more like niggly things going on around you at the moment. So a few illnesses around you, but like niggles more than anything else. All right, he's talking about that. That's one. Okay, Colin. All right then. He's come just to acknowledge that there's concerns around this chap around you, your dad or whatever. I think he'll pass me on to your mum then, because he's gone quick now. He's just gone on bringing the lady in. So he's bringing your mum in now. All right, so your mom's coming in for you, Col. It's all about, she wants to do exactly the same as Colin. She wants to give you a hug because she's talking about you feeling a bit under pressure. And she's actually said that you're feeling a bit overwhelmed. That's what she's talking about, because she's got you like, in the circus when you juggle all the plates at once, the circus act, it's like you're juggling loads of different things, and she's talking about you being a little bit overwhelmed, but she's talking about that that's a posh word for me, isn't it? She's just giving me a posh word to say, and I've gone, that's a bit posh word. She's talking about your life is a bit up and down at the moment, but you're reaching a plateau, she's saying, so it's going to even out. That's what she's calling it. She's talking about you reaching the plateau, so things are going to start evening out, she's describing it as oh, things will all be starting to become clear. So I don't know what she means, but I'm sure you do. Things are reaching a plateau where everything is going to become clear. She's now, this lovely lady, your mom, she plays, okay, she's playing with your hair. She's making my ears itch as well. So I know she plays with your hair around here. So if you're forever doing this type of thing, that'll be her trying to get your attention. She's also talking about you dreaming about her as well. So you've been dreaming about her. You know that when you dream of somebody in spirit, it's quite vivid. They just want to reassure you that they're around. They're trying to visit you to let you know that they're around. For support, she's saying, for support. She's talking about your sleeping pattern has gone out of sync. She's saying it's gone out of sync. It's gone out of sync, and it's like she says you're kind of grasping at sleep every, you know, it's like grasping at little bits of sleep wherever you can. That's what she's describing it as. It's like I'm really tired as well. Okay, I'm really tired. It's like you're falling asleep on the sofa as well. And she's having a bit of a giggle here, but I think this is also a memory for you as well, Cole, because she's talking about, you know, when the babies are in the high chairs and they're eating, and oh, this one looks as though it's got whoever this child belonged to, it's got what is it, spag bol, right? I've got this lovely baby or young child in a chair at the moment, in a high chair, and it's got a bowl of spag bol in front of him or her, and they've suddenly gone really tired and they've ended up going boom into the spag bol. Okay, so your mum's got a memory of this. So I don't know if actually somebody, you know, somebody that's done that, or it's symbolic for you falling asleep. Be careful if you're having spag bol, all right? But I think it's a memory for her by the look of it as well. Okay, anything else? She wants me to give you white wine spritzers. I like them as well every now and again. But she's talking about some, oh, hang on. She give you white wine spritzer, oh right, and then she's talking about prosecco as well. So she's aware of somebody. Oh, hang on, somebody likes the bubbles. She's saying somebody likes the bubbles, but they can't cope because of the wind. You know, I don't know if they keep burping or something like that. But she's making me do that. She's aware of somebody that likes that. And some. Oh, hang on. I thought she was going to tell me she changed her mind. She's taking you to a nail technician. She's just said, I'm taking you to a nail technician, Cole. So I don't know if it's a memory or you do it anyway, but to have your nails done. But it's all about, because it's relaxation and it's time for yourself. So she's obviously saying that you need time out for yourself, Cole. A little bit of space is needed. She's saying, surround yourself. Okay, surround yourself with space. She's saying that's what you need. A little bit of a breather. She's saying she's actually taking you, I think it's symbolic more than anything else, but she's taking you to a great big massive field, and in the middle of this field is this big oak tree, and just sitting under this oak tree, and she's telling you, she's talking about kicking your shoes off and just leaning back against this oak tree and just relaxing, almost like a meditation type thing. And she wants me to give you that. So if you're not aware of it, you'll become aware of it. Anything else? She says, I'm sending me love. She's saying, I'm with you, Nan. She's saying, I'm with me, Mom. She's saying, but I'm sending me love. Know that we're around you. We hear you talking to us. We want to thank you for the candle you lit. We also want to thank you for the roses. At one point, she's had some red roses as well, because she wants to thank you for them as well. On an anniversary, she's saying somebody delivered me or give her red roses when she was in spirit. She wants to thank you for that as well. Just keep talking to us. You're doing a good job. Don't put yourself down. You're not, these are her words, I'm just repeating, by the way. Don't put yourself down. You're not Superwoman. You are not Superwoman, she says. Lean on other people if you need help as well, she says. And we're here for you to talk to. She's just said to me, she's lovely. We're here for you to talk to, and we will help when we can. And we're going now. And that's her exact word. And we're going now. All right. So off she trots. You've got Bertie in spirit as well. Wants to pop in. So she's blowing you kisses. I hope that was okay for you. Lovely. All they want to do with you, Cole, is give you hugs. So you must need them. Okay, Bracetta, my sister-in-law gave me for my birthday this year because it was a horrible drink my mum used to drink. Oh, right. There you go then. She knows everything, don't she? Spirit know everything, don't they? Very clever. Right, who have we got here then? Okay. We're just going to go to some adverts first. We'll have a quick drink. I'll be back.
MySpiritualDirectory.com is one of the fastest growing online free listing service. Our search directory offers geolocation feature, rating ability, review system, map location, customer comment, YouTube video, gallery, social media sharing, direct contact with the lister, simple online booking and payment system. It's free to register and use. It even creates your own mini web page, which you can update at any time, and yes, it's still free, no monthly or yearly fees. 100% free. Creates your own profile page. Add social media and other links. Add a mini gallery and a YouTube video. Rating, reviews and comments. Includes online booking and payments. So, if you're looking for a medium, or a reader, even a church, maybe a healer, or any other spiritual service, then visit myspiritualdirectory.com.
Tomorrow night from 8 p.m., our popular show, Live with Spirit, offers the opportunity for different readers, each week to demonstrate their psychic and mediumship abilities.
Again, I'm back. I've just seen that Marcus is on YouTube. Well, Rich has told me Marcus is on. Me and Marcus are doing a show soon online. So watch us, because we have a good laugh, and I like to boss Marcus about because he can take it. And also, Marcus and I are doing a charity night in Coventry in a few weeks' time. Well, next month, I think it is. If anybody lives up that way, Coventry, come and join us at a big charity do. It's really good. Hiya, Anna. So hello, Marcus. And hello, Sarah. I've got, while I'm reading the things, I've got hiya, Bex. I've got Michael in spirit, Mick. Michael in spirit, who wants to speak to somebody. He's telling me there's also a Mick down here as well. And it feels like somebody's took his name or been named after him, or there's a Michael up there and there's a Mick down here or something. So there's some link. But Dad Michael. Okay, so if anybody can take Michael in spirit, let me know. Hiya, Susan. He's just told me he's making me laugh because he's just told me he's a man's man. He's making me stand up like this. I'm a man's man, I am. He's saying, Michael. Must have had quite broad shoulders as well. Shawana, hiya, Shawana Foster. Must have had broad shoulders because he's made me stand up and my shoulders are out here a little bit. So Michael in spirit. Hiya, Millie. I haven't seen you for a while. You see you quite a lot on here, Millie. You must have just missed me. You've been on with somebody else, I suppose. There's loads of us, isn't there? Hiya, Tina. Just waiting to see if somebody can take Michael. He's looking for a lady on here. But he's making me laugh because I'm looking for a lady down here and he's giving me a bit of a wink. You know what I mean? So I know Michael was a bit of a joker as well. Hiya, Vicky. So lovely Michael in spirit. Anybody can take him. Bit of a joker. Quite broad shoulders as well by the look of it. That Deb's been on here before. Yeah, I'm always on here. Yeah, you're talking, Lauren. Yeah, I'm always on here. I'm just waiting to see who can take Michael in spirit. Is it you, Lauren, that can take him? He's lovely. My granddad was Michael, called Mick as well. There's a frogs. You see, I didn't feel I was with the other lady because she come up quick. Karen, let me give you a bit more, Karen. Michael, broad shoulders, bit of a joker, but there's something he's talking to me about the broad shoulders. He's saying because you need broad, so whoever he wants on here is having to, you know, that saying where you need a pair of broad shoulders. There's something that's going on around you where you need some bigger shoulders. Okay, no, it's not you, Kerry. He's quite older. He's a little bit older. I don't feel it was you. No, he's an older gent. How old are you? He's so funny. He just says, mind your own business, that type of thing. So broad shoulders, go back to that, the first lady. Broad shoulders, I can take that, I think. You see, you should be able to take more of it. There's also Betty in spirit as well that he's talking about. I've got Betty up here as well. I don't feel I'm with Christine. I don't feel it's you, Christine. Here we go. Linda Wallace, is it Linda? Who do you want? You got a dad up there as well. Then not a dad. I mean, dad. I don't feel it's you for some unknown reason. Come on, Mick. Michael. Bit of a joker. Also talking about there's an anniversary nearby as well. Yeah, that's it, Marcus. There's an anniversary nearby as well to do with you as well. He's talking about an anniversary. So let's go over it again because I'm getting a bit confused here. I've got Bet, I've got Michael with the broad shoulders, a little bit of a joker, but he's also connecting with the name Mick as well. He's talking about the name Mick as well. He's also bringing in a mom. All right, so you've got to have a mom in spirit because he wants to bring your mom along. He's just said, I want to bring the mom along. So if you've got a Mick and a mom in spirit, let me know as well. And also a baby that's gone to spirit, he tells me as well. And also the name Dora that comes in as well. But you might not, I've got a feeling you have to check on Dora. That's what we got so far. I'm woman and iron because I'm waiting for the comments. So we'll wait and narrow it down. But the main thing is he's a bit of a joker. He's a bit of a joker. Susan, can you take it? I don't know who I'm with at the moment. I think Richard's trying to work it out as well because I think there's quite a few people. I don't know. Do you know what? I don't feel I'm with them, Lauren. I can't. My mother-in-law. This is Bella. My mother-in-law was Betty. Mick was her granddad. Let's stick with you, Karen. That's probably why I was drawn to the frogs earlier because I was going to come to you at one point. Let's stick with you, Karen. We'll get a bit more. You'll soon know if I'm not with you. But it's him that's coming through that is bringing your mother. It must be your mother-in-law then. Okay, come on then, Betty. Right, let's concentrate on Mick. But he's talking about this jokiness, but he's going back to the broad shoulders. But he's talking about you having broad shoulders or you needing these broad shoulders, Karen, because there's a lot going on, he tells me. There's a lot going on. He's just said, you know, when I give the reading earlier with the name, with the lady that's spinning the plates, he's doing that a little bit with you, Karen. So watch, because you're busy. I think it's because you're having to juggle. You're having to juggle things at the moment, and he's talking about that. He's making me laugh. Like I say, he's a bit of a joker because he's just taken one of the plates off where you were juggling them, and he's put on bacon. He's given me a plate full of bacon, but it's got to be crispy bacon. So somebody obviously likes their bacon nice and crispy. In fact, it's almost like it's burnt because I can smell the bacon. So he's just bringing that as a memory as well. Come on then. He's not going to say a lot, I don't think. Oh, hold on a minute. There's a link to the army as well, Karen, but he's talking about the Fusiliers. So there's a link somewhere to the Fusiliers as well. There's that link that he's talking to me about as well. He just wanted to pop in and say hello, Mick did. I don't think he's going to say much more. He just wanted to pop in and say hello because he wants to bring in the mom, so the mother-in-law for you, but he wants to bring her in. The first thing she wants me to give you, she's going on about food now, but she wants me to give you Angel Delight. You know that stuff where you add the milk to? So she's aware of somebody that likes the Angel Delight, especially the strawberry one. And also, well, there's a toffee one kind of one, isn't there? But she wants me to give you the Angel Delight. She got knowledge of somebody liking that. She's also talking to me about the month of March means something to you as well. She says she wants to say exactly the same as Mick says. She's acknowledging the fact there's lots going on around you at the moment, and she's talking about support is needed. Support is needed, and she wants to let you know that spirit are around you as well. So there's a lot going on around you, Karen. There's news coming from cousins. She's not telling me what it is, but there's some news coming from cousins. And she's also talking to me about somebody, you know, when they say somebody's coming back into the family fold, like somebody's been away or left or something like that. There's somebody that's going to make, her words are, there's somebody that's going to make a sudden appearance Okay, so watch for that person coming back, Karen. There's a link to Australia. Somebody, she's just said to me, somebody is very keen on Australia. All right, so somebody's very keen on Australia, so somebody might want to go over there to have a scout around. She's saying scout around, and as she says scout, she's talking about a link to the scouts as well. So somebody down here is already involved in the scouts or wants to go into the scouts, so there's that kind of link down here. She also tells me that there's a tap dancer down here, she says. So there's somebody that's keen on tap dancing down here as well. So watch for that coming up as well. And also she's talking about somebody playing the piano. Somebody's going to be playing the piano. And with the piano, all right, so there's going to be some link then, Karen. With the piano also, besides that, another thing to do with the piano is a dog. Oh, hang on. I thought she was talking about a dog playing the piano sometimes to get the pause, but now she's changed it to a cat that's trudging along the keys of the piano. So I don't know if she means a dog or a cat. I'll leave it with you. But she's talking about an animal playing the piano, a dog or a cat. Oh, get it right, get it right. Ivories. Tinkling the ivories, she's just said to me, tinkling the ivories. And she's gone nicely. She's linking things quite nice because she's gone from ivory keys on a piano, and she's led me straight to teeth, and she's now talking to me about teeth, and she's talking about somebody on about whitening their teeth. My teeth ain't white enough. Look at my teeth ain't white. So somebody, she says, is going to need some, or is thinking about going in to get some dentistry done. That's what she's just said to me, to whiten their teeth or something. Oh, we're going to give you Margaret then. There you go. And I like playing the keyboard. Oh, right. Okay. Margaret. She's just, you know what she's just said? She's just gone to me. Moaning Minnie. She says, oh, there's a moaning Minnie. And I said, what do you mean? She said, somebody calls somebody a moaning Minnie, but there is somebody around you, Karen, that moans quite a lot that she's aware of, and she's having a bit of a giggle. Okay. She's going to go in a minute, but she wants to give you the Ivory Coast, wherever that is, quite far away somewhere, but the Ivory Coast. So watch for that, wherever that is. Is that Australia, actually? I don't know, I'm guessing. But she said, give her the Ivory Coast, because there's going to be a link there. And also, I've got to give you Belgium as well. So there's going to be a link to Belgium, but Belgium is more like touring. So you're going to be like, Belgium. Oh, the Ivory Coast is West Africa, Richard says, but Belgium comes with the other places around it, like France and places. So somebody's going to go to Europe. I think that's what she means. Okay. There's a new baby coming around you, by the way, Karen. And I don't know if you do healing, but you've got healing in your hands. She tells me you're a bit of a healer. She actually wants me to give you the tarot cards or the angel cards to read as well. So you must be picking up spirit, or you must be quite psychic. She wants to give you those, but she just wanted to pop in together with Colin to just say hello. I think no specific message other than to say hello and let you know that they're around doing that. So she's leaving you like that. So I don't know if somebody does that, Karen, but she's making me do this with you. So I'm leaving you with that, she's saying. I'll speak to you again, she's just said to me. So she'll be back. I'll speak to you again. So I hope that was okay for you. And the month of August means something to you, she says as well. There is an anniversary of a passing as well coming up, Karen. She's just said to me, coming up, she's saying, not far off, anniversary of a passing. Okay, she's gone now. So I hope that was okay for you. Somebody here making me laugh in spirit. There's an advert, it drives me mad, this advert. It used to drive me mad on telly. And it's always on channel 236 when on the GB News. And how you feel, and in between, one of the adverts is it's something like Jeff White Motors, and it's all about Jeff White Motors. And some gent in spirit has made me say that. Hiya, Stephen, Jeff White Motors, and I'm saying, what are you telling me this for? He's saying, okay, so he's talking about, oh, somebody that used to sell second-hand cars is a wheeler dealer, is saying he's a wheeler dealer. So there's a gentleman, I don't know whether he means he didn't do it, but he's aware of somebody connected to the family that used to sell second-hand cars. And they've even got that London link as well. That's why I've been drawn to that advert, I think. So if anybody could take a gentleman in spirit, who are you? A granddad, and a dad he's saying, but a granddad mainly that's coming forward, that's talking about the link to London, but also the connection with selling second-hand motors. He wants me to speak in a Cockney accent. I'm rubbish at accents, but he wants me to talk in this Cockney accent and the link to this. Oh, it must be coming out rather good then. I don't know. But yeah, if anybody could take that, the Cockney accent, the link with selling or being involved in a car dealership. Well, this gent's making me laugh because he's making me, hiya Deb, it's Colleen, not Phil. But he's making me laugh because he's all dodgy dealings, he's saying, this lovely Cockney granddad that's talking. All right, if not, nobody can take my dad's soul car. Have you got the link, Kaz, to Cockney? Because he's bringing me out in this Cockney link and he's talking about Jeff White Motors. God, that drove me mad, that advert. Is it your dad? Tell me if you've got this Cockney link. I've got toothache here. Are you suffering with, I don't know whether it's my tooth, Kaz, or are you suffering with a bit of toothache, or somebody that can take this lovely gent that's talking about having toothache? Somebody's got toothache, or giving me toothache. I don't know where I am. I can understand someone who used to London link in-laws and dad and granddad in spirit, and my brother-in-law sells cars. And what was it? Sounds like my kids done. Nah, because Dawney's saying sounds like. No, proper Dow boy. No, I've gone no to Dawney. He's also got your nan here as well, that she says that's been. I've got a little nan. I've got a little nan in spirit with this. The dentist is coming. Stick with Deb's a minute. Because you've got to I want to take all of it. I want somebody to take all of it. My granddad sold second-hand cars from London with Cockney, and I have toothache. Oh, hang on then, Dee. You've got a nan in spirit as well, a lovely nan in spirit, Dee, that's quite little. She's a little bit smaller than me. I don't really give heights because I'm rubbish at them, but she's talking about 5'5"-ish. Okay, in 2 cars. I want the selling though, because he's definitely selling, because he's drifted. No, not Tonya. I've got to have the selling of them because he's talking to me about that advert. Okay. Deb's I might have a double link then, so we'll talk to both of you. I'll go with D. Let's go with D, and the other people that can take it, because sometimes spirit know that we've run out of time and they'll get 2 or 3 people at once. So if you can take it, feel free to take it, but it's coming from your relatives as well. If I've got time, I can't split it in the end. Right, we'll come to you then, D, because I've got this lovely gent that wants to talk to you first. He's still linking with London, but he's linking with London, he tells me, because he's talking about you going to London. So watch for the link to London for you, D, going. But he's talking about like a theatre show or something like that. So somebody's going to be interested in going down there for a theatre show. He's talking about toothache, like I say. It's gone now, so it must be for you, D, this toothache that he's talking about. He says he's come because his name's been mentioned in conversation. Somebody's been talking about him recently, but also in connection with him. Somebody has been either talking about going to the area where he used to live, or going to see the actual house where he used to live, because he's heard that. That's why he's come tonight, to acknowledge that. He's just gone to you, Dee. He's put his hands on your face like this, and he's gone to you. Oh, isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? He's just gone like this. He's a real kind gent, really kind. He says, his words are, I like to perk the women up, he's saying. I like to perk them up. I'll tell people if they're pretty, he's saying. I'll tell people if they're pretty. That's his words. I'll tell people. You don't know. Okay, watch for it, D. You don't need makeup, he's saying. I'm more for the natural look. That's what he's saying. I'm more for the natural look, he's saying. Okay. He's been listening. He says he's been listening to somebody that's been saying, not complaining about their weight, but noticing that they've put a few pounds on. So somebody has said, oh, put a bit of what Phil has put a bit of weight on here. And he's been listening to that conversation and he's having a bit of a giggle. He's saying, now I've got the Angel Delight coming back again. Now, the Angel Delight, you know, those packets of Angel Delight, D, he wants me to give you those. So he's got this memory of Angel Delight as well. Somebody likes it. And also he wants me to give you, do you remember, I don't know how old you are, but he wants me to give you camp coffee as a memory as well. Now, this also belongs, also belongs to Nan as well, because Nan's bringing in the camp coffee. Oh, that's where the Angel Delight comes in. That's good then. I'm laughing at your Nan because your Nan's coming in now, but she's coming in with fishnet tights, D, and she's talking about somebody that wore fishnet tights, but they were worn by a lady, but she's talking about a gent that actually tried them on for a laugh. So I hope this is a memory. It could be to come, so bear it in mind if you don't understand it, because she's talking about a gent that tried some fishnet tights on for a laugh. All right, so hopefully you'll remember those as well. She's still talking to me about when she was here. She's talking about the memories of when they used to paint their legs with, is it Bisto gravy or something like that to make them look brown? Your Nan's bringing in the memory of those as well. Okay. She wants me to give you one of those nice little music boxes with the ballerinas on the top. She's talking about that. But she's talking about somebody had one of these ballerina boxes where the angel wouldn't go. Oh, hang on. It's something about the angel not going round, or not the angel, the ballerina. Oh, right. Okay then. The angel or the ballerina going round, but it lost a leg or something. There's something about this ballerina's leg. Either it wouldn't go round or it actually had a leg missing. She's having a bit of a giggle about that. Your Nan suddenly said to you, because you can see what you've written, and she says, see, I've got you laughing now. She says, I've got you laughing now. She says, that's what's been missing, she's saying. So obviously, words are, you've been a bit solemn. You've been a bit solemn, Dee, and that's why she's bringing all these memories, I think, to try and uplift you a little bit. Okay. Oh, she's saying she's bringing the past back to uplift you. You've been reminiscing a bit, Dee, but it's been about, hang on, it's been about sad things by the look of it. You know what I mean? Okay, you've been reminiscing about sad things, and your Nan's changing it into all these happy things. So she wants to see, her words, by the way, I want to see you smiling. She says, I want to see you smiling a little bit more. With the smiling, she's just bringing a memory of somebody that used to smile, but they always used to have a tooth missing at the front. They had a bit of a tooth missing at the front. She's having a bit of a giggle. Now, she's also got Bert up there with her as well. So we've got Bert up there, but she's also got John up there with her as well, just bringing John to say hello to you as well. She's talking about that. She says there are quite a few babies. There are quite a few babies from the family that have gone to spirit. She's talking about 3. So you'll find there's 3 babies from the family up in there. I'm coughing because there's somebody making me cough from spirit. There's Frank in spirit as well. Your Nan's talking, I don't think this was her. She's talking about a gent in spirit that when he was down here, he had to have one of those exploratory things down their throats. You know what I mean? Is it you, Mum? Yeah. She's talking about a memory of somebody in spirit, a gentleman that had to have this exploratory thing down his. That's why he's coughing. Something to do with his lungs. All right, because I'm coughing up blood as well. So there's a gentleman in spirit that had that kind of condition that just wants to be remembered. Pete in spirit also wants to say hello to you as well. The main thing they're coming around you for is to upliftment. They want to upliftment. That's what they're talking about. They're trying to uplift you, make you smile again. You've got a lovely laugh, they're saying about, but you also remember somebody had that had a real deep, and this was a gent by the look of it, a real deep like belly laugh. And when he laughed, his belly would go. So your nan's recalling that as well, but she's just trying to get you laughing. All right. We've gone slightly back to the angel delight, but she's changed it now. So it's not on about that, but she's on about the angel card. So I don't know if you've got a set of angel cards that she wants me to give you. So I don't know if you've tried them, but she's giving you those. But she's also giving you those, she says, because there's somebody in spirit that used to read the tea leaves. Okay, so there's that spiritual side in your family somewhere as well. Oh, she's talking about gypsies. So I don't know if you're aware of the gypsy link in your family, because she's bringing in a gypsy link as well. So that's where the crystal ball is coming as well, she's saying. And there's also, what is this? Theatre. She said theatre, and she's changed it to musical theatre around you in your family. Oh, there you go. There's musical theatre in your family as well. So she's making you aware of that. Oh, she's just said to me, tell her, don't be surprised if you end up on the stage doing something. Don't be surprised if you end up on the stage doing something. Oh, God. Have you ever, I don't usually ask for questions. I'm trying to sort this out. She's just talking about going on the stage, and she's talking about hypnotism. So it's like somebody's put you on the stage and you're getting hypnotized, dear. I don't know if it's a memory or this is going to happen. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like the theatre, getting hypnotized, being called up to the stage. Watch for that. Anything else? She wants to say thank you to somebody that I don't think this is for her either. I think somebody let off loads of balloons. You know, somebody... You know, when sometimes people pass the spirit, they sometimes let balloons off, but she's aware of somebody doing that as well in the past as well. And she's just saying, I'm aware of that. Okay. I have got that. She just said to me, her words, I have got that guinea pig here with me. She's saying that guinea pig. And she's showing me, I don't know, guinea pig has got big teeth, but for some reason she's showing me its teeth. So I don't know if he used to bite or something, but she's quite wary of this guinea pig that she's now got in spirit. That's a bit of a nipper. And she's just saying the guinea pig's here. Anything more? No. Polly, put the kettle on. She's going now because she's saying, Polly, put the kettle on. So I think she used to say that. Polly, put the kettle on. I'm going now. She's saying, I'm going now. All right. And the name Madge will mean something as well. But Polly, put the kettle on. Keep talking to me. Okay. Keep talking to me, she says. I do hear you. And you feel spirit around anyway, so you're well aware. They'll bring perfumes around you as well, Dee, which you'll recognise straight away, she says. And she's talking to me about a perfume on a scarf as well. That's a memory as well. Your nan, she could quite happily just keep nattering. She's quite good at communicating. I'm quite happy to just rabbit and just repeat what she says. But she's going to go now. I'm sending all me love, she's saying. With the month of February meaning so much, she's saying, but I'm sending all me love. Okay, blowing your kisses. So I hope that was okay for you. There you go. Okay. Okay. Deb's right. Okay, let's go back to you and see, because it's obviously a double link. Let's have a look. Saw a show in London. I'm just reading your comment. The house is very relevant. It was kind. I've put them up. My daughter put on loads of weight, and I love Angel Light. Oh, we love canned coffee and Nan. Okay. Fishnet tights and Dad dressed up as a lady. And it's funny how spirit, I suppose they can get to more people if they get about 3 people. Okay. Yeah, it's spirit working. I don't know. I always never know how to explain it properly, but they'll get to 3 people at once because they know the time's running short. And then what I usually do is get them at the end and give them a little bit extra to make sure they know it's for them. That's so true. It's funny, isn't it? So you take the love from this gent for you. There you go. Hypnotise. Crikey, yours is really good. Okay then, Debs. We're with you with this gentleman then. All right. And what else is he going to give you extra? He's talking to me about somebody that had I'm not saying they used to wear braces, but for some reason their trousers are coming up really short. Oh, your guinea pig, all right. I don't know if it's nippy then, because your nan's got it and she's playing She says, she's just said to me, Nan's just popped in, I'm having a terrible time. She's saying, I'm having a terrible time with this guinea pig. She's laughing. I'm having a terrible time with this guinea pig because it's kind of nipping. But anyway, the gent's aware of somebody else who used to wear his trousers quite short. The hem on them needed coming down or something. So he's aware of that as well. And he's also talking about the month of May will mean something to you as well, Deb. You need some healing. That's why they've come for you, your nan. Your nan's coming in with healing, all right? So you need a little bit of healing. Also, she's aware of somebody that's been reminiscing and has been looking at photographs as well, all right? There's an interest. Oh, that's a funny thing to say. I thought she was going to say move, but she changed it. She's saying there's a interest in Torquay. So somebody, oh, right, okay then. There's an interest in Torquay. Okay, so the place. So watch for that. Because I thought she was going to say move, but she changed it. So watch for the interest in Torquay. Okay. Oh, and also she's given a memory of somebody, you know, when you go to the seaside and you bury somebody in sand, but somebody, and this is a gent by the look of it, got buried in sand, but they'd done a real good job and they covered over him, but he's like spluttering. He must have got in his mouth or something because he's spluttering all this sand out of his mouth. So I don't know who did that. But she's talking about somebody being buried in sand. But they want to give you some healing, but they also want to send their love. They're just sending their love. Okay. There you go. I don't think they're going to give any more because they've given enough. So I hope that was okay for you then, Deb. So take your relatives. You've got Alfred up there as well. Alfred, and the name Ian will mean something down here, they say. All right. So I'll leave their love with you. So that's your little extra bit to make sure. There was somebody else went to the seaside. I did bury and saying, oh, there you go then. So that's good evidence for you too, so that you know that this message was also for you as well. So that's why we try and split them at the end, just to make sure you know. Was there somebody else as well, Richard? Well, all right. So there's quite a few people that can take it. If you can take it, it won't hurt. That's how spirit work. They'll get to so many people because they're here also, not to just read, but it uplifts everybody else as well, doesn't it? Because it brings back loads of nice memories. So that's their way of getting at you and trying to uplift you a little bit as well. So take that. Okay, thank you. Alfred said, oh, so that's good confirmation for you. And I think definitely Dad and Nan. Oh, that's nice then, Deb. And I think that's it for me. I think I'm about finished now. So I hope that was okay for everybody. We're back again tomorrow night. I'm not, but somebody else will be here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So join us again tomorrow and join me and Marcus when we come on. I can't remember, in about a week or two's time. Okay, because we always have a good giggle as well. Okay, and we drive Richard mad as well. Okay then, thank you, Debs. So I'll see you all again soon. So bye for now. Thanks for joining us.